لحد ما الشنطه رجعت. بس الشنطه رجعت، الشنطه حطيتها في الشنطه وهي اصلا مش هتيجي له حاجه.
مرحبا. ما في هذا مخلصين كلهم خلاص. هذا مش حق ذا. هذا ما يفتح. نجرب بروستوك. بروستوك ما في مشكلة.
I told Alex it was a Jimmy. He said, you mean a blazer? I think he might the Oscar would get along.
أبغى أشوف سيارات مباعة أصلا لأمس. ما أتوقع شيء مباع. ما أكشن. ما في ولا واحدة مباعة. شوف أكشن أليرت. Your Cherokee did not sell. ولا خلص هذول.
Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Arrived at your destination.
اللي بعده.
Arrived at your destination.
وين فوق؟ وين هنا؟ وين؟ اوه فوق هنا. هذه مستحيلة. هذيك. اوكي. ما في شيء اسمه مستحيل لكن بنجرب بعدين، خلينا نخلص الأساسيات.
Hey Abdullah. Alejandra just called to say that you are a very fast driver. Horizon Apex complete.
نقول 6. والله AMG SLK GTR فورزا. ليش في أبد في جيت. أحد طيب بعدين نجي هنا. ولا هذا كيف مرت عليهم؟ اوكي ذيك اللي فوق. نجي هنا.
In 400 meters, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
هذا اللي داخل ما ادري اذا بدخل هذه ولا لا. هذه فوق. هذه انا ادري، انا اعرف كيف اسويها. هذا بس ولا لا؟ اوكي حلو. بعدين نجي هنا.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn right. Recalculating route.
لماذا؟
You have arrived at your destination.
لا 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 هذه فوق. لازم جنب سيارة جنب. زين في بعض المستحيلات يا أخي، مستحيلات كلها بس محتاج لهم محاولة.
Around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
ما تزيد هذا لازم نطلع منها.
Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
السرعة واجد.
Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
واجد لازم ناخذ السرعة. طيب نجيهم بعدين هذول، خلينا نخلص هذول.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn right.
نلعب مهام مقص. طيب
Recalculate.
حالات
have a brilliant idea.
Another one. What happened to the previous idea?
This one is better. Meet me in town.
100 meters. You will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
I have two cars here. A first-generation Volkswagen and a seventh-generation Volkswagen Golf. Made in Mexico for almost half a century. Sadly, they stopped building them in 2021. But we can still race them. What do you say? To make it fair, I will give you a chance to make an informed choice. Let's go for a test drive. And I've got lots to tell you about Volkswagen Mexico.
بسم الله.
Volkswagen Mexico headquarters are in Puebla.
هذا ما يستاهل اختصار.
Volkswagen Mexico headquarters are in Puebla City. It started production in 1967 with the famous Beetle. As we call it, the Bocho. VW made multiple attempts at replacing the famous Beetle with newer models, but all of them failed way short of achieving the production figures until the Volkswagen Golf came into play. The first generation was released in Mexico as the Volkswagen Caribe, and had quite a few variations, including the Golf GTI you're driving right now.
صح لا؟
VW engineers, inspired by the Beetle GSR, designed and prototyped the Golf in secret as a Skunk Works project. Little did they know that the Golf GTI would become the hot hatch. Shall we jump 40 years in the future and try the 7th generation?
هذا وش مطلوب فيها نفس الشيء؟
The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds.
Whoa.
Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, A lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here.
كافي باقي شوي.
All right.
لا لازم أعيده.
Enough driving around. Let's go head to head. After you've had a chance to rest.
باقي شيء بسيط.
The seventh generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds.
راحن. أوه.
The seventh generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds.
لا 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 هاي.
The seventh generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. All right. Enough driving around. Let's go head to head, after you've had a chance to rest.
أهم شي خلصناها. نظام 2.
I'm a fair man. I'll let you choose. Which Golf do you want to drive for our little race?
I'll take the Golf GTR.
In 400 meters, turn left. Recalculating route. Arrived at your destination.
I hope you know some shortcuts.
شورت كات اختصاري فيها اتوقع. فيها اختصارات. ايه فيها هنا شم اتوقع. ولا بامكاننا نروح على طول على هذا الشارع. صحيح؟
See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long.
صحيح لا ايه. لا
What a race! I am actually surprised the first generation still holds up. I'm sure you didn't cheat.
في واحد ثاني وين راح؟ سباق واحد بس. اوف 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 هذا وين هنا وش اسوي؟
A story to tell you, my friend, about the old wolf in the swamp.
خلاص فزت اصلا. اعطيني مبلغ قوي، اعطيني مبلغ قوي.
Are we going to a zoo?
A swamp! I'll pick you up.
في واحد بعد ما خلصنا.
That's the old wolf.
No, no. That's an old truck. The wolf is waiting for us at the swamp. Haley asked us...
هذا ايش المطلوب؟ يصير نختصر يعني. صحيح. تعال من هذه النقطة يسار على طول زيد هنا.
to clear some debris. And I've got just the car. But we need to get there first.
Of course! Who do you think I am?
The driver who destroyed a record-breaking amount of fences.
That's fair.
لحظة.
Haley asked us to clear some debris. And I've got just the car. But we need to get there first.
Of course! Who do you think I am?
The driver who destroyed a record-breaking amount of fences.
That's fair.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Careful there!
لا دمج لا تخسر. هي أدرى عنها دي يعني.
400 meters, turn left.
See? Got it here in one piece.
And gave me a few heart attacks. This car is too old for this kind of driving. You get to explain to Haley why she's paying to repair my granddad's car. And now, let me introduce you to the Ford Lobo. This car is more your style.
Now that's a hecking good wolf.
هذا نفس الشيء اللي اتدمج ولا؟
We call it Lobo here. Marketing in this country is outstanding. Let's get to work.
هذا
See all that
skills.
Russian stuff? Clear it out. What? No! It's not just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. It is just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. In the 90s, Ford decided that they needed to rebrand the F-150 for the Mexican market. And the name Lobo just has a real ring to it. They started using the badge in 1997, and the rest is history. The Ford Lobo quickly became one of the most popular vehicles in the country. Lobo is still used for the modern Rangers like the one based on the F-150 Raptor you're driving. But we don't just call it Lobo. No. We call it Lobo Raptor.
So it's the same car?
Now, there are loads of differences, like a dog and a wolf. Lobo only comes in XLT and with higher trim levels. The base version is still sold in Mexico as the F-150, but the Lobo is the elite F-150. Great. Job's done. And the scratches will buff right out. Thanks for the help. Now I just need to get my abuelo's old F-100 back to the garage. I've got 1,400 horses, and I need you to help with them.
I think I know what this is. I'll be right over.
I hope you know some shortcuts.
نفس الطريق.
See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long.
هي اختصر نفس الطريق. لحظة لماذا
What a race! The difference 40 years makes!
زين هذا مع وقت ثاني. هذا وين السباق الثاني؟ هو صح؟ هذا مش هو. أتوقع هذا. ايه هو هذا. اوكي اخر واحد.
I know you've got one of these, somehow, so you know a little bit about what you're in for. Let's go!
اقدر اختصر. هي شو من هنا؟ اوكي من هنا لهنا الموضوع سهل.
Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice curves up ahead. Calm down. I know you like to go fast. I had a big breakfast. This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach 1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach E was built right here in Mexico at Cuautitlán Assembly. Whoa! How do you make it go around corners like that? I'm really asking. Cuautitlán Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars later, we're sitting in an actual space machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one is quite a bit faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit. And I've flown airplanes in a storm. It's wild tech. You can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce. And there we go. Sunrise over the sea. Beautiful. But we're not done. There's one more thing to look at. I'll let you know as soon as I have, found it.
انت كفو. اوكي خلصناها. لحظة ارجع لكم ثواني.
Okay, this one will be epic. I found the
في
Porsche
سباق.
Carrera. You know what that means?
هي في سباق.
Racing? And what do you mean, found?
آخر
In a
سباق.
barn, of course. And of course it's racing. Come meet me at Guanajuato. This beauty got her name from the Carrera Panamericana. The races don't run anymore, but who can blame us if we take it out one more time? Right? Let's see what this car can do.
تقدر تختصر.
There's
يوه كيف في اختصارات كثير هي، لكن هنا في جبال. نكمل السباق كامل نختصر هنا فهذا صحيح.
Damien! Guess he wanted one last race.
Let's do this!
يعني ما نقيت إلا من هنا. لو ما مختصر أحسن. لحظة. اختصار من هنا. سارقة للشارع. هذا هو وراي.
...2,178 miles of the Pan American Highway run through Mexico. The race itself had 9 stages and lasted 5 days. But the sheer distance wasn't the only challenge. Constant changes in the elevation from sea level to 3 kilometers up. The most challenging road race in the world.
لا لا لا.
stage had 6 cars competing in 1954, and all of them made it through the end. A lot of others didn't, let me tell you.
Enjoying yourself, are you? Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were.
1954 was the last year the original Carrera Panamericana took place. But it gave us the most famous Porsche model, the Carrera you're driving right now. The Carrera RS 2.7 was the first production street racing 911. It was built on the 911S 2.4. The fastest Porsche you could buy at the time. And a popular choice in the later Carrera Panamericana races. The race was revived in 1988 and ran to 2016, staying true to the original races with high-speed road stages. This is Jamin's exit. Having fun, my friend. Take care.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do out there. Have fun now, yeah?
Great race. Almost like we did a little Panamericana with a friend. Anyways, hope you had fun with this little stroll through cars hechos en Mexico.
It was great! And let me know if you, find any other cars like that.
ايش ابغى فيها هذه؟ هذا وين المرسيدس اللي روحته؟ هذا هذه نادرة جدا. يعني حظي حلو فيها. كامارا بروستوب. ايه الكامارا امس جربته ممتاز جدا. اصلا سعره فل. احنا ما نحط اوكي. إدارات بس أمسلك. ارجع على شو مال 10. شو مال 10؟ ما فهمتك. هذا شكله اصلا بسوي حاجة وبرجع. ثواني ثواني. ثواني. and we come back. ارجع لي مال 10 بالتسارع. الجير، قصدك الجير. هذا ترانزميشن حاجة. شوف هنا السرعة حاليا 7.9، هاندلينج 9.1، تمام. الاكسترا لايت 8.3، لانش 9.1، بريكنج 10.0. اذا حطينا هذا بتنقص السرعة، تعرف. لكن يلا اوكي خلاص. 1200 زاد وزنها ما واجد. خلاص 999 فول باور. بجربها في الخط. رجع وين؟ عدل تعديل ارفع السرعة وتسارع. ايش فيك قصدك هنا؟ المدى مالها، مدى الجير. قصدك مدى الجير صح؟ وين هذا يكون؟ upgrade my step tuning. ما في هنا customize. قصدك هنا توب سبيد 345 صحيح؟ لازم ارفع المدى حق الغيارات. ايه وعليكم السلام. لحظة عدل المدى لا مات الغير. 81 82 81 لا 82. ايش قاعد تسوي؟ طيب اعدل مدى الجير، مدى الغيارات اللي في الجير عشان يعطي مدى زيادة. فهمت؟ في عندك معلومة تضيفها ولا شيء؟ 83 82. لا في عندك معلومة تضيفها تساعدنا يكون زين. شو لا؟ ما أفهم في هذا الأمور. شوف كنت لما أحط على الجير العاشر تقفل السيارة. ولا إذا تبي تشوف سرعة هنا عقب. وين هذا؟ الكاميرا اللمس فظيع. هناك يحتاج له تعديل في الغيار بعد الكاميرا. ايه الكاميرا برو ستوك. وين راح؟ هذا هذا يحتاج له تعديل في المداد في الجير. يا اخي المفروض السيارة ما تطفى على 350. هي لازم تجلس تحط وزنيات عشان ان الجير يعطي يعني. فكل ما حطيت وزنيات كل ما تعدلت السرعة. شوف لا بس هذا يحتاج له تعديل. المشكلة أنا مش خبرة فيهم 100%، عشان كذا ضيف توين تيربو ضايف عليها كل شيء فل. السيارة ستوب. بس أنا ما ركبت الجير أمس. لا وش أريد اليوتيوب؟ قصدك هذا؟ وعليها سوبر أصلا. هذا بشوف الترانزميشن. أنتي لاج زين. حطيت له توين توربو خلاص ومعاه انتي لاج بعد. شوف هذا لازم من وين انا اللي اريد افهمك كيف ترفع علامة السرعة اصلا السيارة. من وين قصدك؟ من هنا؟ بالانس ديفرنشال. اهم شيء لا ينزل سرعة. هو ما ينزل. شوف 418 فاينل، 424 29 35 39 45 46. خلاص هنا الليمت. سيارة تحلط ما يضبط توين توربو، لأن أنا مفاق التراكشن وكل شيء، عشان كذا. نقدر نقول هذا آخر شيء. اللي إذا حد عنده خبرة يعطينا يفيدنا. أنا مشكلتي مش فاهم وضعهم 100%. هذا شيء. خلينا أشغل شو اسمه هذا stability. اوكي traction on safe. شوف الحين زيرو أسرع أول بعد الأحداث مدى. من الغير هذا غير هاي. اوكي انا راجع عشان كذا انا. نو لا ليش لحظة اشتغل. هذا يحتاج لها دوائر دراج بعد لازم. اقصد مهام القصة. اوكي هذا شيء. الحين اسرع سيارة هذه صح؟ وينها هذه؟ بس هذه ما رضت تجيب 50 يعني. 400.
In 400 meters, turn sharp left.
446 55. لكن متقاربات من السرعة هي والكامارو، مش فرق كبير أساسا. يلا نكمل مهام القصة. طيب ايش باقي؟ هذا يا أخي هذا نحن ما أدري إيش ليش ما كملناه. هذا ليش ما كملناه؟ ليش ما تلعب باتل رويال؟ باتل رويال المشكلة أنا ما عندي بلس، فإن شاء الله هذا الشهر بعمل بلس وبندخل على الباتل رويال طال عمرك. أنا لساتني جديد في اللعبة، مش قديم، ف الصبر يعني، والميزانية مش كويسة يعني، فاهم علي؟ وين المستبيشي؟ لازم بلس، إيه لازم بلس، أنا ألعب على البلاي ستيشن 5، فلازم أحط بلاي ستيشن بلس بعدين يشتغل. ليش ما كملنا نحن؟ هو باقي اثنين، عند باجة عند هيلز.
Original condition, just like when it rolled out of that
هذا
fabrica in the 60s. You like it?
That's a classic look. What about the upgrades, though?
هذا
Don't
موضوع
worry,
طويل
all
هذا
the upgrades are
السواق.
safe.
لحظة
I can put them
خليه
back on anytime. I wanted to take a nice picture of the car.
موضوع طويل هذا يا أخي.
Ah, yeah.
نو افتح الماب. نو هذا الماب. انت بدك اختصر من هنا صحيح؟ راح ادز لك على الديسكورد. طيب انت قصدك من هنا اختصر صح؟ طيب يلا. تعجيب الحل. قرب. طيب وين رسلت؟ هو الحل اللي انت قصدك اختصر من هنا بالمرة، انا متأكد. بس هو الموضوع كله انه لازم اوصل هذه النقطة واخذ صورة هنا في هذه النقطة بالضبط، مش شرط البوينت هذاك. 100% انا متأكد من الموضوع كله هذا.
Natural habitat of the vulture.
This was the first Beetle in my family, but it wasn't the last. I owned one, Ramiro owned one. Maybe... this sounds stupid, but... maybe we carry the spirit of our Papa Fernando with us, you know? Or maybe it's just a Mexican thing.
That's really nice, Alejandra. Probably a Mexican thing too, though.
Definitely a Mexican thing. Come on, get the photo already.
لحظة شوي نشوف حل ياسين. من هنا قصدك اوف رود، باختصار كذا لا تخسر سرعة. يلا جرب الحل هذا يعني ندش من هنا، طيب ونروح لهنا، يلا. شوف اخسر سرعة، لازم تخسر سرعة. في خسارة سرعة كثير.
Ah, yes. Natural habitat of the vulture.
خليه هذا السباق خليه وقت ثاني. ايفنت يس، خلينا نكمل الباقي بعدين هذا اللي برجع لهم. شو هنا، هذا حقت الصورة، وهذا تست درايف، هذا اوكي باقي هذاك فهمته. شوف شيء ثاني كذا، دونات خلاص. يلا بسم
Hola, mi
الله.
amigo. I've spoken with the Department of Ecology at the university. Come and meet me when you're ready.
Ecology? I'm on my way.
Hola. I think I should show you around the East Coast region first. Alejandra says a real racer studies the track beforehand.
Good advice.
Besides, I talked to the university into letting us study the beautiful beaches and clear blue skies. These calls for power and style. The Ferrari Portofino will do nicely.
بس هذا المسار انا سقطه اتوقع.
Route is set. Telemetry recording. And Alejandra is probably watching the video feed, so...
She could have picked somewhere nicer than a swamp.
والله.
Route is set. Telemetry recording. And Alejandra is probably watching the video feed, so...
She could have picked somewhere nicer than a swamp.
Discúlpame, my friend. I think you mean beautiful coastal wetland ecosystem.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. $400 meters. Turn left.
to Tulum. The archaeologists at the university will be glad we came to visit.
Sorry we couldn't stay longer.
لا 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 منتظم.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
ما يصير عيد زون صح؟ اوكي.
Wow! Fast roads and ocean views! The perfect location for Horizon Apex! This is Playa Azul. It's a nature reserve. Try not to disturb too much sand. Ah, such beautiful weather. It just makes you want to sail away to the horizon and I mean, fascinating climate data.
It's fine. I could get lost here too.
Maybe some other time when Ali isn't checking our telemetry. Either you're very bored with my tour, or very eager to prove your speed to Prima Ale, my friend.
اوه زحمة هنا مرة.
Excelente. That's the East Coast.
No.
Very important if you want to compete at Horizon Apex. I have plenty of vehicle
طيب
data for Ali,
عيد.
but there must be more to
عارف
find in
بعيد.
the region.
هو ثانية
I'll be in
واحدة.
touch.
Yeah, that was fun. See you soon.
Route is set. Telemetry recording. And Alejandra is probably watching the video feed, so...
She could have picked somewhere nicer than a swamp.
لا لا لازم اوصل للنقطة بعدين اخذ.
Discúlpame, my friend. I think you mean beautiful coastal wetland ecosystem.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn right.
ليش لا تخطف؟ ليش؟ ليش؟
Route is set. Telemetry recording. And Alejandra is probably watching the video feed, so...
She could have picked somewhere nicer than a swamp.
Discúlpame, my friend. I... think you
جرب
mean
مهام.
beautiful coastal wetland ecosystem.
طيب
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Welcome to Tulum. The archaeologists at the university will be glad we came to visit.
Sorry we couldn't stay longer.
Turn left.
هذا اللي نحتاج لها.
Wow! Fast roads and ocean views! The perfect location for Horizon Apex! Either you're very bored with my tour, or very eager to prove your speed to Prima Ale, my friend. This is Playa Azul. It's a nature reserve. Try not to disturb too much sand. Ah, such beautiful weather. It just makes you want to sail away to the horizon and I mean, fascinating climate data.
It's fine. I could get lost here too.
Maybe some other time when Ale isn't checking our telemetry. Excelente. That's the East Coast. Very important if you want to compete at Horizon Apex. I have plenty of vehicle data for Ale, but there must be more to find in the region. I'll be in touch.
Yeah, that was fun. See you soon.
انتقبوا. طيب وين اللي بعده؟
Hola, amigo. I've spoken with the Department of Ecology at the university. Come and meet me when you're ready.
Ecology? I'm on my way.
ثاني.
The research team saw what we did before. Good news! We have permission to conduct a special survey around Playa Azul. This M Sport Fiesta is our special survey vehicle. Very scientific, no?
What do you need me to do?
Skills.
Simple. Throw as much sand as you can, my friend. I'll record the data. And your skill chains.
Ah, so long as it's for science.
Down to the beach. I think you'll find plenty of sand there. And skills, of course. I think the university would like to know the effect of a speeding car on those beach loungers. These might look like random destruction, but we know. Excitement increases as traction decreases, you see? We should study your driving more often.
باقي شيء. ليش؟ ما يضمن.
Very aerodynamic.
خلاص.
I'll send the data over to the research team. It looks like we got everything we needed. Now that was style. Thanks to you, the university will be able to make Playa Azul fun for locals, racers, and turistas in the future. Ay, my friend. Prima Alec called. I need you down here, quickly.
هلا أعطيني شيء قوي. والله سيارات بالهبل، وش أبي فيهم ما أعرف. فلوس.
Is everything okay?
Yes? No, rápido, por favor.
صبر لازم حتى أعدل هذا لأنه
400 meters. Turn sharp left.
بعد البوتات.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. You have arrived at your destination.
التحدي القادم. تعال يم اوكي بس فهمت عليك.
The university has asked for a complete survey of Mexico, east to west, coast to coast. And Ale wants complete telemetry for the racers at Horizon Apex. That's why she gave us the Yesco. We'll never be fast enough for her. She's the best racer in La Familia. Don't tell Rami I said that, but...
Calm down, Juan. We can do this.
Okay, we'll take the highway so you can really open it up. Here's the thing. We've also lost the traffic density telemetry. So, would you mind helping out? You get as close as you can, and I'll record the numbers.
On it. Let's go.
Vamos! If any machine can do it, this one can. Lo siento, we're doing sight. Never mind, they're gone.
لازم ما تلحقها.
I don't want to see the telemetry on how close that was. This is fast! Very, very fast!
لا لا لا. ايزي.
We did it! Now, discúlpame. After a drive like that, I need the baño. Forget the university. I have to put together a presentación for Ale. She wants her Horizon Apex racers to have the best. I just hope I have all the telemetry she needs.
Relax, Swan. She'll love it. Your family.
You know what? You're right. Gracias, my friend.
Oh, no need to apologize. You're becoming something of a folk hero. The Knight of Horizon.
طيب وين هنا عندنا هذا؟
Hey, mi amigo. Juan Garcia's here. I met your amigo Jamie, who runs Horizon Rush. He's very, what's the word?
Excitable?
Excitable, see. That's it. He's been in contact with the university. Come down to Los Jardines. I'll explain.
Has a ring to it, don't you think? Turn sharp left.
اوه
Turn sharp left. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Hola. Now, Jamin has asked us to take telemetry on all these stunt drivers at Horizon Rush. And he says you're the best of them all.
He just says that for PR purposes.
Then, we'll use science to prove if you're just being modest, no? Take the Hoonigan Cossi.
في اختصار له. What is mean?
Let's start with a nice relaxed tour of the region. I won't record telemetry yet. No need to rush.
I thought this was Horizon Rush.
Ah, you're right, my friend. No plan. Telemetry on and step on it. Let's get out of Los Jardines. Head north towards the canyon. We'll make this una aventura.
400 meters. Turn left. In 200 meters. Turn left. In 100 meters. Turn left. In 100 meters. Turn right.
أتوقع إن الجهاز بدأ يضيع.
In 100 meters. Turn right.
Welcome to Valle de las Ranas. The geology is fascinating. I bet you've never seen rocks like this before.
In 400 meters. Turn left. In 200 meters. Turn left. In 400 meters. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
أقدر أختصر أدري. كم بقانا اختصار نحن السيارة ما بقى لك.
Next time, we could take the cable car? There's more scenery, but less drift. See the train tracks? It runs all the way down the canyon. Popular with the tourists. And with Horizon Showcase drivers, I hear.
That train is quicker than you think.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Hey, muy bien! Now you know the region. We can get much better telemetry. I'll call Jamin and the university and be in touch soon.
اللعبة كلها اختصارات، لكن في بعض السباقات ها اللي ما في اختصارات.
Hola, amigo. We have our next research assignment from the university. And Jamin. Mostly Jamin.
انت كفو. هذه زي سيارتي.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
هنا ما احتاج لك هالسيارة. والله نفسي اقرب هذه. شو هذه؟ هنا احتاج لك هذا الغزال حق هذه المواضيع. ليش انا مكبر الموضوع؟ بعيد اصلا هو. مش بعيد. اختصر الموضوع. السلام عليكم.
You see, I have all this equipment to conduct geographical surveys, but we could just as easily use it to make stunt videos, no?
Good advice.
Gracias, my friend. I am a scientist after all. Let's get going.
في اختصار.
I built this small route on the mountain with switchbacks and big air.
اوكي
Time to
اوكي.
head down. Stick to the roads for drifting, or take a shortcut for some big air. I'll be taking survey data along the way. You just worry about getting Jamin his skill chains. See, research indicates Horizon fans do enjoy drifting. We're breaking things, but it's for science.
حرام حرام. ما يستتعب بالزمن. تعال إذا قعدت بالزمن يروح يلتقي كل شيء.
I built this small route on the mountain with switchbacks and big air. Time to head down. Stick to the roads for drifting, or take a shortcut for some big air. I'll be taking survey data along the way. You just worry about getting Jamin his skill chains. Tiempo para volar. See, research indicates Horizon fans do enjoy drifting. I'm sending that skill chain to the Departamento de Matemáticas. We're breaking things, but it's for science. right here! According to the telemetry, you really like smashing things, my friend. Okay, time to head back up. That should be enough for Horizon Rush. Even the university might get a kick out of it. Está bien. We have lots of raw data to upload to the university research server. What about Jamin? What format do you think he would prefer?
Jay, just post a video and tag him.
انتاج كفو كافي.
Hola. Mi amigo. ¿Cómo estás? For our final piece of stunt research, we'll be hitting the biggest danger sign in the canyon.
Nice. Jay's idea?
The university, actually. Departamento de Física. Though Jay did supply the car. You'd better come down and see this.
Arrived at your destination.
One sec. Got an idea.
What are you... Oh, see. I like this theory. Mercedes AMG 1. Over 1,000 horsepower. What do you think?
I think the university should be measuring my heart rate right now.
Hey, mine too, my friend. Welcome to Horizon Rush. Are you ready?
هذا الجنب لا.
I have no idea what Jay said to Prima Ale to get this thing out of the auto show. He probably told her it was for science, no? For science! Now head to the danger sign!
خلاص.
That was increíble. So chido. I mean, the experiment is now complete.
Guess science is good for PR.
حلو. خلصنا. طيب هذا وهذا وهذا هذا اوكي. هذا اتوقع موضوع سهل. هذا موضوع سهل. لازم سيارة. اوكي بندش بهذه نقرب. يكونوا كلهم نفس السيارات. اوه ستريت ريس. لا مش ريس هذا. السيارة مش ثابتة أبدا. كلهم قويات فيها. بس هو نفس أنا رحت لمكان يا أخي ما أعرف خلص. هذا نية. ليش دخلت هناك؟ ولا في سباق هناك جنبه؟ اوكي في سباق. انا اقول ليش دخلت هنا. تقدر تختصر.
All right, let's get going. The sun's setting, but we have enough time to get there along the beach. I'm excited. Do you think we'll find it?
To be honest, I don't know.
مشكلة القصة
Getting the sense that there's more to Mexico than meets the
سوالف
eye.
زيادة عن اللزوم. لو في يمين اروح يمين. قصدك من هذا الطريق؟ لا، نفس المسافة. اقدر اقتصر كذا تريل سيدة، لكن اوكي اخذ يمين من هنا. خلينا نجي هنا يصير. اروح على الطريق الابيض. هذا يمين قصدك، على طول يمين. تمام.
Did you know Sydney Wolverstone
بس ما ناخذ يمين بعد.
was also a, ¿cómo se dice? What's the word? A botanista? A botanist, a natural historian, and a pretty decent artista. You want to talk about las maravillas de Mexico? Just read about her life. Describes several sites where Sydney Wolverstone found statues. She believed they weren't Aztec though, which is interesting because they look Toltec to me, but even that isn't really clear. We know so little about the Toltecs, about the whole pre-conquest era, in fact. There are so many undiscovered sites, so much forgotten history in Mexico, so many things we don't know about the people who've lived here for thousands of years. There, down onto the beach. The book says, we found the statue by the ark looking out across the Pacific in the warm light of the setting sun.
لا صورة هذه.
There it is, right in the sun where the book said. Grab a picture of it. Interesting. The design doesn't seem entirely Aztec, but it does remind me of Tlaloc, the rain god. This is amazing. I'll work out where the next one should be and give you a call.
Where does the trail lead from here?
South and inland. I'm sure of it. I'll be in touch.
اوكي خلصناه.
turn around.
Hey, amigo!
I've been reading the diary over and over. I think Lady Sydney's expedition came inland, but no sé, it's hard to find the evidence.
تقهو. بسم الله.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, we'll check out El Arco de Cabo San Lucas and see if it matches the book. Let's get there fast.
You've read my mind.
في اختصار صح؟ ايه كثير.
There, down onto the beach. The book says, we found the statue by the ark looking out across the Pacific in the warm light of the setting sun.
صورة ولا شنو؟ ما هو الصورة. بس
I don't see it. Huh. Well, let's get some lunch and try back later in the day. Oh, I told you that was the best place to eat around here. Was I wrong? Aye. Okay, we need to get going. Can you get us to the beach before the sun sets?
You mean outrun the sun? Yep, I think I can do that. Even with the extra helping of tres leches.
هذا فيه اختصار بعد. هي فيه اختصار.
is! Right in the sun where the book said. Grab a picture of it.
Right, that is freaking me out. It's right there. How did we miss it?
The shadows were really deep just here earlier. Maybe we just didn't see it? But now I really want to see if we can find any more of these mysterious statues.
خلصناش. هذا من ضمنه صح؟ ايه.
Hola, amigo.
I've been reading the diary over and over. I think Lady Sydney's expedition came inland, but... no sé. It's hard to find the evidence.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 400 meters. Turn left. Turn left.
Okay, mira, escucha. Listen to this. El pueblo de Mulegé, un oasis tranquilo. If she made it to Mulegé, the expedition must have traveled upriver. I still...
هذا فيه اختصار من هنا سيدا. ايه.
I can't believe this. I used to take the book to mi escuela and my teachers told me Lady Wolverstone's adventures were as fictional as Pedro Páramo or Sherlock Holmes.
So she never got any credit?
Never asked for any. She said she was writing stories for her grandchildren. But if they're true, her story deserves to be told. And you and I can prove it. Vamos, to Mulegé. Let's go. We can start in the center of town and move outwards. I always forget how beautiful Mulegé is. Let's get shot.
ليش؟ الشيء اللي غلط اللي سويته أنا ما اختصرنا المكان.
I still can't believe this. I used to take the book to mi escuela and my teachers told me Lady Wolverstone's adventures were as fictional as Pedro Páramo or Sherlock Holmes.
So she never got any credit?
Never asked for any. She said she was writing stories for her grandchildren. But if they're true, her story deserves to be told. And you and I can prove it. Vamos, to Mulegé. Let's go. We can start in the center of town and move outwards.
ما دام أصلا
Lady Sydney writes that a local bruja, a wise woman, said the statues were only visible on certain days in the rain because they are statues of Tlaloc.
I still think it's the trees hiding it. But call me when you work out the next location, okay?
Hola, amigo.
Haley called to ask about the promo shots, but when I told her about the diary, she said they could wait. Come pick me up. We need to go to Agua Azul.
I'll be right over.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
ما بقى شيء ما كسرناه. بخلص هذا
Ready to
بطلع.
head for Agua Azul? Eso bien. We might get a little wet.
I'll keep the windows closed.
Okay. Okay, a ver. Okay. Let me translate this part. The cool waters of Agua Azul quenched our thirst and inspired our hearts. In the heart of the blue water is where we found them.
Them? Are we looking for more than one statue?
أنا اختصار تقريبا أو هنا اختصار الشارع الأبيض وبعدين من هنا أشوف.
Maybe. And in the heart of the blue water? What does that mean, I wonder?
No, but so the question is, why was the diary of Lady Sydney Wolverstone published as fiction? She was really here. She really had aventuras all over Mexico.
Maybe she didn't want to be famous.
Or maybe she didn't think anybody would believe her. Muy bien. Keep heading west. Muy bien, ahí estás. We'll turn off the road near the waterfalls.
لحظة شوي لحظة. أنا خاصة زيادة عن اللزوم. طيب. لا. والله اروح من الشارع. لا لا لا. هذه مشكلة هذه السيارة. اوه بتسوي لي عقدة، والله بتسوي لي عقدة. خلاص.
Oh, the pictures are good. And you know having pictures means no one can doubt us if we can find the statues again. Uy, uy, uy.
This is big. I have our next lead. Meet me at...
يلا يلا، شيء قوي شيء قوي شيء قوي شيء قوي شيء قوي شيء قوي شيء قوي. والله شفت
as
القوي.
soon as you can.
آخر شيء.
I found more of Lady Sydney's papers, original drafts of El Camino. She made pencil sketches of formations that I recognize in the Valle de las Ranas, and she sketched one of the statues.
Lead the way.
Okay.
في اختصارات، في اختصارات. نقدر نروح على خط الشارع السريع، صحيح؟ نمشي كذا ولا أنا غلطان؟ ايه، الشارع السريع أسرع. يعني ناخذ يمين سيدا على هناك.
Okay, so, fantastic creatures carved in rock. And she found the statue early one morning. And get this, it was after a rainstorm.
And this is another statue of Tlaloc. That is interesting. Let's see if we can find it.
El Valle is east of Guanajuato. Mira, let's go. Valle de las Ranas means Valley of the Frogs, though I always thought the stones looked more like fantastical creatures. And Lady Sydney did too. She got sketches in her book. Mira, imagínatelo, imagine it. Explorers like Lady Sydney came all this way with nothing but ganas y un gran amor for the wilds of Mexico.
She sounds like someone I know.
¿Quién? ¿Yo? I shoot cars for the festival. You do all the work. And my ride is a lot faster than her wagons, no?
We have slightly more than 1 horsepower.
Bueno, I suppose reading el diario is one of the reasons I became una fotógrafa. I wanted to capture the same belleza she did.
Today, the Valle de las Ranas is one of the most visited natural wonders in Mexico. Lady Sydney definitely knew a marvel when she saw one.
But the guidebooks don't say anything about a Tlaloc statue here.
خلص هذا.
I have it!
بعد في
No, perdón, no hay tiempo para explicar. Just come and meet me.
آخر شيء بعد في ولا هذا في أتوقع.
Mira, I cross-referenced the final pages of the book with all the
Ah,
other
final.
papers I could find, and it's Ekbalam. It has to be. Lady Sydney Wolverstone's expedition headed south to Ekbalam.
شوف المسار.
Ekbalam.
الاختصار يكون هنا. اوكي من هنا.
Lam was only properly studied in the 90s, but we know very little about it, actually. In fact, researchers are divided on exactly how much of what we know about the Toltecs is historical and how much is Aztec legend.
So why are we going to Ekbalam and not Tula?
Wolverstone's book doesn't call it Ekbalam, of course, but she describes a large group of buildings, perhaps 20 or more, and a large oval palace. And listen to this. 3 large statues of the sorts I have found in other places.
3? I'm pretty sure I only saw 2.
No, that's not all. She also wrote the 3rd largest of them in the same stone I have come to recognize lay to the south of the complex, only barely visible in the driving rain.
Well, let's get there before the rain stops then.
في مسار من هنا. اوكي لا خذيت واحد. شوية بس. حرام ما أوصل في الوقت المناسب. والله متأخر. هو كان صحيح بس في
Ekbalam was only properly studied in the 90s, but we know very little about it, actually. In fact, researchers are divided on exactly how much of what we know about the Toltecs is historical and how much is Aztec legend.
So why are we going to Ekbalam and not Tulla.
Wolverstone's book doesn't call it Ekbalam, of course, but she describes a large group of buildings, perhaps 20 or more, and a large oval palace. And listen to this, 3 large statues of the sort I have found in other places.
3? I'm pretty sure I only saw 2.
No, that's not all. She also wrote the third largest of them in the same stone I have come to recognize lay to the south of the complex, only barely visible in the driving rain.
Well, let's get there before the rain stops then.
Building and there it is.
It's been fun, though I do feel like there should have been treasure at the end of it.
Bueno, maybe.
The treasure was the friends we made along the way?
Aha, you said that, not me.
Lamborghini.
So that's that.
There's one more thing. According to the book, Wolverstone took a jade statue from the site, but lost it in the flash flood. I'll try and work out where that was. I'll call you as soon as I know.
Now I'm intrigued. Call me, yeah?
Okay. والله حرام.
Ekbalam was only properly studied in the 90s, but we know very little about it, actually. In fact, researchers are divided on exactly how much of what we know about the Toltecs is historical and how much is Aztec legend.
So why are we going to Ekbalam and not Tulla?
Wolverstone's book doesn't call it Ekbalam, of course, but she describes a large group of buildings, perhaps 20 or more, and a large oval palace. And listen to this, 3 large statues of the sort I have found in other places.
3? I'm pretty sure I only saw 2.
No, that's not all. She also wrote the 3rd largest of them in the same stone I have come to recognize lay to the south of the complex, only barely visible in the driving rain.
Well, let's get there before the rain stops then.
خذ يسار، خذ يسار على طول. يمين يمين. لا. يلا يمين. نخش ندخل. حرام. طيب لحظة شوية. ما يمدي، لا خذيت واجد منه. لحظة شوي، لازم اجي من خلف هذا المبنى. ايه شوف ما يرضى يرجع. انا بقيت 15 ثانية بس. ما يمدي والله حرام.
Ekbalam was only properly studied in the 90s, but we know very little about it, actually. In fact, researchers are divided on exactly how much of what we know about the Toltecs is historical and how much is Aztec legend.
So why are we going to Ekbalam and not Tula?
Wolverstone's book doesn't call it Ekbalam, of course, but she describes a large group of buildings, perhaps 20 or more, and a large oval palace. And listen to this. 3 large statues of the sort I have found in other places.
3? I'm pretty sure I only saw 2.
No, that's not all. She also wrote, the 3rd largest of them in the same stone I have come to recognize lay to the south of the complex, only barely visible in the driving rain.
Well, let's get there before the rain stops then.
شوي نفس المكان. ندخل. حرام.
The building and...
الاختصار اللي سويته انا مدري منين طلع هذا.
It's been fun, though I do feel like there should have been treasure at the end of it.
Bueno, maybe...
The treasure was the friends we made along the way?
Aha, you said that, not me.
So that's that.
There's one more thing. According to the book, Wolverson took a jade statue from the site, but lost it in the flash flood.
أول مرة أشوف لامبورجيني
I'll try
عندهم
and work out where that
السيارة.
was. I'll call you as soon as I know.
ولا كانت
Now
مشهورة.
I'm intrigued. Call me, yeah?
فاينلي بعد باقي في سباق واحد من أخلص الستوري هذا خلاص أسكر.
Ay, 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 hi.
وينه؟ الجنب.
There, Hall of Famer, eh? Woo!
لا أعطيني شيء قوي مو ما تنه.
No time to explain. Vente ya. Come, meet me.
Thanks, Carmen.
خلاص آخر شيء.
Is this about the book?
ما في بيت 5 ملايين
There
يا
you are. So I worked it out. Remember that flash flood? She was near an abandoned church along a river. And that has to be the Temple of Quechula. Ándale, vámonos. Drive.
باختصار من هنا لهنا أتوقع كذا بيكون.
Claro. Head for the temple at Quechula. Lady Sydney has one more marvel to show us, and you're gonna show me how a Hall of Famer drives, no?
Wasn't the temple at Quechula flooded? I didn't bring my snorkel.
Qué chistoso. Quechula is located on a floodplain. But after a long dry season...
The temple is accessible. I take it back, let's go.
لا واخد خبيث. غلط لا بحاول هذه المرة. سيارة اعترضت كثير وجنب واحد.
Coming up on the church. Oye, qué rápido! This church is 500 years old. It was built in the hopes that it would become the center of an important city, but never did. In 1966, the dam was built and the whole area flooded.
شوي بسيط أهم شيء نفسه.
This is amazing. Like a final chapter of the book I never got to read as a girl. I hate to say it, but it feels like this belongs in a museum.
I agree. But you know, it won't be visible unless you go see it at exactly the right time.
You don't believe that, right?
نسكر. بروح أغير ملابس هذا أشوف الملابس اللي أعطوني يعني. Your Mazda MX-5 has sold. في سيارة انباعت. Okay, buy and sell. my actions 9. كلهم لازم نرجعهم مرة ثانية. اوه والله انباعت. sold did not sold. collect the credit 600 اشتراها والله. sold. winning bet buy out. did not sold. هذه sold. buy out 131,000. طيب did not sold. auction your Mazda Toyota buy out 33,000. يلا زين اشتروها. طيب اسحب السيارات اللي ما اشتروها بعرضهم مرة ثانية. من هذا اللي اشترى المازدا ايش يسوي فيها؟ لا مهمة. ايش فيه؟ مسكر البث اصلا.